Hi, everyone. I'm Alicia, and I'm a psychic medium. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, okay, again, my name is Alicia. I'm a psychic medium. I'm considered to be a no tools medium, meaning I don't need to use cards or pendulums or things like that. I can, and I do incorporate them into my readings. If I feel, I have been doing it lately, I don't need them. If I am personally given an actual personal reading, for someone, I generally don't use them. But it's okay. All my readings are timeless. They could be past, present, future. They could deal with you, somebody close to you, maybe you someone, or maybe somebody you haven't met yet. So I'm going to go ahead and pray, because I always pray before I do my readings. Dear Lord God, please protect me with your white light of protection always. Please help me to clearly see, hear, feel, and know the messages I'm about to receive and give. My intention is to communicate with you, with spirit, with my spirit guides, with angels, with energy, and to do a general mediumship reading. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get started. Not sure if any of you guys saw my little reading about the car wreck. If anyone would like to let me know if that has been prevented or if that occurred, I would really love to know that. And actually, if any of my readings resonate with you guys, shoot me a message. Let me know, write a comment, stuff like that. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear, if I'm helping anyone, which I do get messages, and people tell me I'm pretty spot on, and it's resonating with them. And when I get personal readings, they also tend to tell me that I've been right. I've been right. And like I said, when I do get my readings, I don't have to physically be around you. I just need your name. That's it. If you want a reading. So I can do it through a video, like this, and then send it to you. We can do it through video call, whatever, over the phone, text, in person, however you would like to do it. So just let me know. Anyhow, back to this car wreck. Again, the name was Tony and Amanda, and I felt that Tony is the one with the blue van and Amanda is the one in the white car. I did pray upon that after I went to bed, and hope that everything works out there for the best. If there is a Tony out there with a blue work van, watch out at four-way stops there, and watch with your foot slipping off the brake. And Amanda with the white Monte Carlo or Impala, please watch and be mindful. If you do, you have a faulty airbag, and it's not on the driver's side, it is on the passenger side. And I'm letting you guys know, I hope no one gets scared away, with my readings and oh my gosh, and all this. But like I said, they're here to help. If I can prevent something from happening, that's great and wonderful. And last night, as I was trying to go to bed, like I said, I was laying down, and then I just kept seeing these images and pictures of this blue van, and the name Tony, kept coming in my head, and and then this white car, and then this crash happening, so everyone, again, please be mindful of that. I don't know why I just heard the Ghirardelli chocolate. Ghirardelli chocolate. There's something about it. I'm not sure if it makes somebody sleepy, but there's something about Ghirardelli chocolate that there's some type of ingredient in it that is making people very tired, I guess. Almost like you take a little square of it, like a little piece of it, and like put it in your mouth, and kind of like melts, melts in your mouth, and not in your hand. What is that, M&Ms or something? Anyhow, melts in your mouth, and extremely tired. There's something in it, like an ingredient that is making people tired. I just heard what's going to happen with what? What's going to happen with what? And then I heard, how's it all going to turn it out? What's going to happen? How's it all going to turn out? How's it all going to end? That's what I just heard. Your life is a story. Again, with that, your life is a story. Share it. Yeah, I'm trying. I know this is kind of silly, but I'm seeing a picture in my head, like somebody at the grocery, and they're coming out and they have all these groceries and they're dropping like eggs, and a bunch of eggs. I guess they dropped all of their eggs. And they like splattered everywhere. They were in a hurry, and they went everywhere, and then they just kept on going, I guess. Maybe they weren't paid for. That's what I'm getting. That's why they were in such a rush. There was something going on to where somebody's at a store and they're like rushing, and then they're like dropping eggs everywhere. And okay, I'm not gonna name names on that one. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but that was just kind of like a funny little picture I saw there. So we'll keep that to ourselves, won't we? Okay. Definitely will, just do the right thing, that's why prices are going up. I've known when to talk, I've done some silly things in my past too, so I'm not judging. I'm just saying, be careful. Watch your eggs. Watch your eggs. Tony, watch your van, okay? Whoever, watch your eggs. I'm hearing musicals again. I keep hearing that, like musicals and singing, and then I mean, right now though, I'm seeing like this big, huge, like a party, you know what I mean? And there's like balloons and like confetti, and people having a great, wonderful time. And sorry about that. And I'm just hearing, and there's like a big banner, and it's not a birthday party, it's like a celebration. Like I just heard like a celebration of like new beginnings and new things to come. And then I just heard the words watch yourself. Watch yourself. I keep hearing lenses, and not just through here, but it's weird. It's like, so the word lenses, maybe I'm going to get new glasses or something, or maybe somebody out there needs new glasses. I know I do, I cannot see up close. I can see far away, but up close I cannot. Things are a bit blurry to me, like now, like even looking at my phone in the camera here, it's blurry, so probably need new glasses, stronger glasses or something. So, but that's why when I'm looking at things from afar, I don't have them on, and you guys are probably thinking, and I don't like wearing them all the time, because I really just need them to see up close. And I think I need stronger ones though, because I'm starting, sometimes get a headache from it. So lenses, I keep hearing lenses. Lights, camera, action is what I heard. Oh my gosh. I would love, what? I've always wanted to be an actress. You know what I mean? And this is a true fact. I think Morgan Freeman, he didn't get his start till he was like in his 40s or something. And but that is something that I've always wanted to do. I was in like drama club and stuff like that, like in school. And but I would love it. I think that would be great and amazing. Again, though, my end goal, or another thing I would like to do, I'd like to become an actress. I like singing and dancing. I think I'm a funny person. Sometimes I have a great personality. I'm a very good writer. I love to write. I write poetry, I write stories, in the process, when I was at the Monday program, and this is funny, I'm a bit of an overachiever. We had to write an autobiography, as part of our treatment plan. And of course, I was in the RSAT program, which stands for Residential Substance Abuse Treatment. And I had to be there for 6 months. I had to be there the whole 180 days. Couldn't leave any less and couldn't be there anymore. But anyhow, great, wonderful program. I feel like it really helped me a lot. And hopefully I can say Miss Neer. Yay, hi. That was my clinician, the best, most amazing clinician in the whole entire world. So, I know it was my work that I put in, but without her, I don't feel, with her and the group of girls I had in RSAT, I don't feel I would have felt confident enough to make it through that program. So kudos to her, and thank you very much, not just for her. There was an amazing staff there, amazing staff. So my clinician, and then the RL staff, I don't know if I'm allowed to name names or not, but so you know who you are, all of you there, you guys know who you are. So yeah, I was a handful even there. They were probably thinking, oh my God, I can't wait for the 6 months to be over. Just like every time I'm in jail, they're like, oh my God, when is her out date? You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm a lot to handle. It's just, I'm a little high strung. I'm a little out there. And, but a lot of the older CEOs that have been there for a while, of course, they're kind of used to me and whatnot. And, but the newer ones, so some of them are okay with me and some of them are not. And I think the ones that are not, even the new one, one of the new ones, and I think I'd say her name, Miss Gilbert was her name, and she said, Alicia, Miss Augustus, she was like, you're one of the happiest inmates I've ever met. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm like, well, I guess that's a good thing. I'll take that as a compliment, because, I try to make the best of every situation. I said, and I'm here quite a bit, and I have learned, and all the times of being there, try to be happy, try to be content, with where I'm at and the whole situation, because if you're miserable and angry, your time in there drags on, and it can drag on anyhow, sometimes, when you get down and depressed. But the more you try to stay upbeat and stay positive, and keep going. And I'm not the type, I get up when it's time to get up and mop and clean, and I get up and then I'm up all day, and then I would go to bed at 9 o'clock and crash out, no meds, no nothing. I would keep myself up all day on coffee, so I could crash at night. But I'm that type of person even now. I'm up all day and I sleep at night. And I want to say this is, ever since I got out this last time, and it has been years, it has been 2, 3, 4 years since I have felt safe enough and secure enough and comfortable enough to go to sleep. Now, I'm not sure what exactly had happened, but there was an issue, yes, that happened to me back in 2020 that had caused me, to have such trauma, which led to my insomnia, and night terrors. And so it's like I had insomnia, because I didn't want to sleep, because when I slept, then I would have night terrors, about this horrible event, that had happened to me. And it was just crazy. It was crazy. And I think, the lack of sleep in itself sometimes, was driving me insane and making me sound like a crazy person, because even not on drugs, any human being, if you do not get sleep, I think it's like after 3 days of continuous non-sleep can cause a person, to start to be delusional and, hallucinate and kind of seem a little crazy and out there and insane. And I believe that sometimes that's what was happening, along with the combination of me just starting to become or come into my abilities. And I didn't realize that that's what was going on either. So I was channeling and I'm talking about these things, that I'm thinking are about me or are occurring right then, and they weren't, they hadn't even happened yet. That's why I say, my messages could be past, present, or future. Sometimes if I talk about things, or if I'm giving somebody a reading and they're like, well, I'm not real sure, what you're talking about. And then heck, like a day or two later, they're like calling or messaging me, oh, hey, remember when you told me this in my reading? Okay, well, this happened. I ran into so-and-so. You kept mentioning this name in the reading, and I didn't even know that that person. And then 2 days later, here I am bumping in this dude, and I met this dude, and now we're together. You know what I mean? And so it's actually kind of cool, you know? That's why I say it could be past, present, future, you know, because spirit and all that, you know, they really don't deal with time like in a sense that what we do, you know. So like, because us as humans, we're so worried and consumed with, you know, time and don't have enough time. There's only 24 hours in a day, and I don't have enough time to do this. I gotta hurry, da da da. No, we need to learn to just slow ourselves down, pace ourselves, you know, and go with the flow. And then I think actually our time here would seem a lot longer, you know, because especially as we tend to get older, you know, it seems like time starts going by quicker. It's really not. It's because it's up here. It's up here, and we're so afraid. I think a lot of people are so afraid of what's to come. You know, what's going to happen if I were to pass away? What's going to happen? We need to learn to not be afraid about that too, okay? Let's not be afraid of what's to come, because our existence here on earth is just a small little blip, okay? In our whole entire existence. You know, tiny little thing, all right? There is so much more out there, and there's so much more to go. Earth is just a pit stop. Honestly, just a pit stop, okay? All right, let's get some cards here. Get some cards. Actually, I don't want to do tarot right now. I want to do these because for some reason, star seeds are coming about a lot lately, all right? Star seeds. I'm going to do a whole, I'm going to record a little thing on here about star seeds and all the different types and, you know, their personalities and traits and stuff like that, okay? I'm going to do that here in a little bit, and I'll post that just, you know, to give, you know, and then I also have to do, I think I'm going to alternate because, as I stated before, you know, I was doing the life path numbers, so I think maybe one day, life path number, you know, another day, starseed, you know, another, or maybe just go with one and then start on the other. But something is calling me to these cards. So, but later, I'm going to do life path number 1. I'm going to start with life path number 1 because yesterday I did 7. So, when I start doing them, okay, people listen. When I start doing them, because today I'm going to start with 1, and then tomorrow I'll do 2, and then 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to skip over 7 since I've already done it, and then 8, 9, 0, you know what I mean? So that's how it's going to go. Okay, star seeds. All right, for star seeds alike out there, the earth is pulsing. Yeah, the earth is a living, breathing being. It is alive, okay? Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. What did I just say? What was I just talking about? I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if it zooms in. God. See, I got anxiety here. That's why I shake. I'm not on drugs. I drink a lot of coffee, I have a lot of caffeine, and then, yes, I have a little bit of stage fright. It may not seem like it, but it's okay when it's just like this, but I still get a little, you know what I mean? So anyhow, what was I just talking about? We're so consumed with time and with worrying about time running out, you know, and stuff like that. And what is this saying? Slow down. Take time in nature. Take time to appreciate the things that are around. You know what I mean? The things that we already have. You know, experience it while you're here. You know, like I said, this is just a small blip in our existence. You know, we should be grateful and lucky to be here and to be able to experience this, you know? Earth, there's no other place like it. There is no other place in the world like it. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, take time in nature. I think my daughter's home from school. Hi! Okay. Alrighty. It says, a mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides. In a world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck and off kilter. Okay? It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother in the entire universe. Download an earth pulsing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. We look to other people in the external world to fill the void of the connection, holding, and belonging once given to us by the earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully, as the mother once did. Forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. Okay? Grounding. Grounding is great. Meditation and grounding. Obviously, to become one with, nature and the earth, Mother Nature, and Gaia. Gaia is Mother Earth. And I want to show you guys here. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay. Mother Earth is great, but I'm going to show you guys what I listen to, these binaural beats, and it's just like so cool. And I'll turn it up. Hold on. Yeah. So relaxing and calming. Yes, these are my binaural beats that I listen to. There's all different types, but this one has to do with activating and opening up your third eye, which mine is very much open. Your third eye chakra. Okay, we'll pause and go back. Bye, love you. Okay, be safe. Okay, anyhow, yeah, my daughter is leaving for work. Okay, anyway. All right, back to me. All right, back to all of this. Oh, here, let's put that up some. There we go. Yay, so much better. Yay, okay, yeah. Anyway, all right. So, anyhow, next card that came out, because two of them came out at once, was Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So wherever you feel in your heart, wherever you're drawn to the most, if it's a specific city, state, country, something's drawing you to a specific, like landmark or just area, or anyhow, whether it be a creek, an ocean, just somewhere out in the yard, in the woods, anywhere, especially, water is a huge energy source and energy activator. Okay. I think that's why I called Activated Earth. I've never gotten this card before, but I told you there is a huge shift, happening. And as we speak, and it's going to continue this whole entire year, the earth is moving and growing and moving because there's going to be a shift of love and happiness and harmony and people coming together. And that's what the earth thrives on. The earth thrives on love and care, God, all these people just keep calling me. I don't know. Anyhow, Activated Earth. And if I don't know it, I don't answer. There's so many blocked people. Yeah, everyone's trying to sell me something or do something, and I'm like, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Activated Earth. Here we go. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Use your intuition, okay? Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along, which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. Okay? Places like what is it, Stonehenge, you know, that's a huge energy source. Also, if you look into it and research and read about it, you know, where the Bermuda Triangle is, that is a huge energy vortex. That's why things disappear. You know, it's getting sucked in because our energy here in the 3D world, you know, on Earth in 3D, you know, this energy vortex is too strong for humans. It's too strong for humans, okay? That's why things disappear and go in. It's getting sucked in. It's almost like a portal, like a vortex portal is what it is, an energy vortex portal. Look into it, research, read about it, doesn't matter. That's, you know, whatever. Okay, in Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on? The pyramids in Egypt. Pyramids in Egypt aligned with the stars and constellations. You know what I mean? Aligned. That is a huge energy source also. Okay? Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers? Okay? Or tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers or nature spirits of that land. As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Okay? The starseed activation for this card. Place the card on the portal of your heart and say the following: I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. Okay? And I just like to do, you know, what it says to do. Now, if you don't feel like doing all that, you know, you don't have to. You know, this is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. You know, that's, okay, Starseed Oracle cards I'm using. But I mean, it's all real. You know, you have to know that there are other things out there besides humans on Earth. You know, there are other star systems, other planets. You know, you got to think there's wormholes, there's black holes, you know, other galaxies, universes. You know, I mean, we're not the only things out there. So, oh, this is crazy. Okay. This one came out. Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Star Brothers. I've never had this card. I've never had that card ever. And all the times I've done these. Star Brothers. Okay? Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You're more protected than you can imagine. I can only imagine. Okay. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Okay? Source, God, you know, starseeds, angels, all of them. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. Yes, some of us, and I included, you know, can fall into being so mistrusting and insecure. You know, at one point I was too trusting. Heck, I would trust anybody, you know what I mean? Oh, I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, that blew up in my face, you know, so got to learn to do that. Got to learn to, you know, watch out and use my intuition and gut, because before, even if, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, even in my gut and intuition, I'm thinking, no, this person's, you know, feeding me a line of, a line of crap, you know, and so, anyhow, yeah, I should have went with my gut. I didn't. It blew up in my face. Oh, well, you know, life goes on. So, I've learned. But anyhow, yes, but we have to learn to let that stuff go. Learn from it, let it go. Okay? Learn that we need to go at life alone, that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. Some people feel that way. That's how mistrusting they are, that they can't trust anybody at all, and they can't do anything. So then they're going around like paranoid and like, you know what I mean? And, angry and miserable all the darn time, never trusting anybody. And then they're just more miserable and unhappy because, oh, why can't I find a good relationship? Why can't I do this? Oh, I'm great alone. No, you're not. You know what I mean? You want to act like you are, and you want to act like, oh, you're fine and happy. No, you're not. You can tell. You can tell by someone's demeanor, the look on their face, like what is going on, because whether or not you like to think so, even if you're going around smiling, sometimes, you can still give off an energy that is different from that smile. You know what I mean? Especially people that can read your energy. You can always tell when something, or I can always tell when something is bothering somebody, whether or not they like to admit it. They usually do afterwards, and they're like, oh no, in fact, no, you're not. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah, laughing and smiling. No, yeah, that smile and that laugh, and all that. It's a cover up. It's a cover up for what's going on here. So anyhow, we have to learn to trust again. Trust. In my opinion, is to be earned, and if you've lost people's trust, you have to gain it back. But if you're in a situation where that trust, no matter what you do, and you're doing good, and you're not doing anything to disrupt the trust or cause that person to not trust you again, and they're still not trusting you, I think just move on, because then that issue is them. The issue is them, not you, because if you're doing the right thing and going down the right path, you're not lying, you're being honest, you're not doing the things that you used to do, and you're giving nobody any reason to not trust you, then people are still not, then the issue is with them and it's not with you. And you just need to move forward and maybe separate yourself from those people. Okay? The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. Okay? They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. Okay? They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. See, star seeds are angels. They're different types of angels. Star seeds, beings not from here. Angels, star seeds, all the same. Different types. You have to ask them. You have to ask angels to step in and help you. Just like with prayer to God, help me. You have to ask. You have to ask. God knows what you want, and he will help you. If you ask and you shall receive. Just like with angels, I stated before, that is their job, to help us as humans, because obviously we can't do anything on our own here without help, because we're not perfect. But their job is to step in and help guide us, you know what I mean? Not do things for us, but help guide us, you know what I mean? And so anyhow, all you have to do is ask. They're not like, and I'm going to do some on angels too. Angels, star seeds, numerology, and the crystals. I'm going to do different things on all of them because I'm into all that stuff. So anyhow, okay. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond, to call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs, and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? Asking for it. That's the only thing you can do. You're not going to get anything if you don't ask. You're not going to get anything if you don't ask. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to cross my legs here. My leg was cramping up. I'm hearing, oh my God, this girl's out there. Oh my God, this girl's out there. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm just really excited and happy, about life anymore, because I never have been, so everything that I do, I try to do to the best of my ability, with what I have and with what I know at the time. And, I'm learning every single day, but I'm learning also how to, just enjoy me, period. And I believe I'm doing so much better, and I'm actually gonna start having a life. You know what I mean? This past week I was going through a little bit of depression, and I have had some issues with a family member, my mother, and it's just got to stop. It's got to stop, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to allow anybody to disrupt my peace and my happiness and my sanity. I'm not going to allow another person to maybe hinder my progress. I've come way too far. And I'm doing way too good to let somebody else's misery bring me back down to that. I was miserable for far too long, and it's my time to shine. It's our time to shine. Next card that comes out, double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. I feel that is a very good card. I can resonate with that a lot and relate to that a lot. A light worker, is, what I do, I consider myself a healer. My messages are healing. I can heal with my hands. And my mission and my life purpose and my soul mission on this earth, and I keep saying it, is to help heal people, to get the message out to people of love and how we need to turn things around and be better people and help one another out, and bring everybody, back to source, back to God, back to earth, and become one, and love each other and stop fighting and hating and letting the devil take hold of us. And because that's what he wants, he's trying to bring us down to him. And our point is to be loving and caring people and care for one another and take care of each other, and live for God, and listen to him and his way, so we can get back up there to him. We can't do that. We can't get back home until we're done here. And serve the world by being you. And like I state, almost in every reading, I feel that's what I'm doing. I'm helping, by talking, by getting whatever messages out. I feel it helps others, and then you guys can help others too. That's the point. Starts with one, and then pass it on, and then pass it on, and then pass it on. It's a chain effect, ripple effect. It's what we're doing. Double mission. Okay, we're going to read it. Double mission. Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there is something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, the collective mission. So that's the double mission, your individual mission and the collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for light worker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. Okay? As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. Like I said, growing up, not being involved in church and stuff like that, and then being a part of the party crowd and thinking that was the cool thing to do. No, the cool thing to do and the right thing to do is to go to the light, the partying and all that stuff, and all the drugs, the heroin, the fentanyl, and the crack, the meth, all of it, that's the devil. And that's the devil sucking you in and bringing you down. No, we've got to get back to the light, light worker, here to do good, light worker. That's why I said everything I do is from the light, not from the dark side. What I do is from the light. That is a light worker. Okay? If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. And I feel like I am, little bits at a time, little steps. I'm doing what I can to get out there. So, someone will see me, someone will hear this, and in all of my messages, and something will happen. Something will happen. Okay? You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence, and I will say this, when I did my reading Monday, after I came home from my meeting, and I told you, when I came out of the meeting, the women had told me what such good energy I have, and what a good person I am. And, that just made me feel all the more better. And knowing that just my presence alone is making somebody else feel better about themselves, and if it's not, then that's on you, because so many people, see my light and see me shining. And I appreciate all of you, for real. I appreciate all of you. Okay? You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joy, and keep doing that. And that's what I'm doing. Like I said, me just doing this, it's going to get out there to the right person eventually. Okay? The right person is going to see me and see my readings, and then everything will fall into place. Okay? And then the right job and opportunity will fall into place for me. That is the point of this, all of that. So like I tell you guys, share my readings with others, anyone out there, that could, give me a leg up, it just, I'm not talking about a handout, but just a help, just a little help, a foot in the door, that's great. Any type of job opportunity, doing anything, that has to do with metaphysical type of stuff, I can do my readings, psychic medium. I'm into crystals and crystal healing and energy healing, considered Reiki. I need to contact this Reiki master so I can start, because I don't need a certification to do what I do when it comes to energy healing. I've already looked into it, all of that. In the state of Ohio, you do not need, because I'm not actually, doing like an actual massage like a masseuse would, or a massage therapist. And things of that nature. I'm just simply placing my hands on the person, feeling for the vibrations in their body, the energy vibrations in their body, and so that's what I'm doing. It's no pressure really applied, just there. And in a sense, you really don't have to touch someone, but I like the skin to skin contact a little bit better, because I feel it does help a little bit more. Anyhow, back to this real quick. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? That is the soul inquiry. How can I serve the world by being me? By doing this. By doing this. You know what I mean? Like I said, the right things are going to come along in my way, I don't care. And like I said the other night, and people can say whatever, you know what? It would be cool if someone, give me something, because there are cold cases out there. Like I said, I don't need to read over a file. You know what I mean? Just give me a name, give me a situation, and I can roll with it. I can figure things out. I mean, I have so many things that come through, and those that have passed or passed on, come to me, and situations have come to me. I see things with my third eye, and I believe there are situations that have already occurred, or incidences, that have occurred, and like I said, they're past, and of course they come to me trying to tell me something, but what am I supposed to do with this information? I go around, I'm not going to put it on here, but I go around, saying things, and then people think, you're a crazy lunatic. No, I'm speaking from a spirit that is channeling through me, trying to show me, hey, this is how I passed. This is what happened. This was foul play. This happened this way. My soul is not at rest. I need to get this message out. So I'm going to end with that. And I'm super excited, you guys. I'm just going to say this, figure out, meditate, ground yourself, pray, figure out what your soul mission is and your life purpose. And how do you do that? You pray on it, you meditate on it, and you ask God to show you signs, synchronicities, in a voice, in a vision, ask and you shall receive. Figure out what your life purpose and soul mission is, and start trying to put it into play and practice in whatever way you can. Like I said, that's what I'm doing here. And we all got to start somewhere, right? Heck, even J.K. Rowling, when she was writing Harry Potter, she was broke. She was broke while writing all those, and then look at her now. She's a billionaire. I'm not saying that's going to happen to me, but well, it'd be nice and lovely. I mean, I would help a lot of people out, but yeah, I wouldn't be that type of person to forget people. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, there is so much that I believe that I can do in order to help people. So many different paths and routes that I could take, though, like I said, those that have passed, the souls that are not at rest, because of foul play, or, I will say, being murdered or manslaughter or something, suicide, and people think it was something different, overdoses, but maybe it wasn't an accidental overdose. There are things, that I see, that I hear, that I know, that is being told to me, that is being shown to me. And I just want to be able to have the opportunity to share my gifts with the world, and to be able to help people in whatever way I can. So anybody out there that is listening and hears this, please get a hold of me. Send me a message with these videos, with the video, to, personally message you, and then maybe I can give you my phone number, and then we can talk that way. Because I will say this, I'm really bad at going through the messages on like Facebook Messenger and stuff. There's just so many. So anyway, I love you all. Peace, love, and light. And everyone have a wonderful Friday. It's a great day to be a great day. So peace, love, and light. Bye.